Cut. Right, let's rattle through jobs done while I'm here. Well, where else would I be? So I've cut the fiberglass backs out of these indicator kind of support pieces. So now I've got the body of the indicators poking right through, and I've silicone sealed them in place. And I've got super seal connectors to make it easy to take the bumper on and off. Didn't want to have to, unsolder or anything or faff around with, electrical tape. I've got super seal connectors on all the front of the loom now, on all the lights, so everything can be separated, like the wings can be separated without any fuss. I've got I had to cut the backs of these headlight bowls, because do you remember before the headlights were hitting up against the back of the bowls there? So what I've done is they don't look pretty. I'll probably revisit that again in the future. But if they look like tins of tuna, well, how dare you suggest such a thing? But yeah, that's what they are, tins of tuna, siliconed in place. So I'm going to be going with that for a minute. But the headlight bowls fit back into that recess now nicely. Let me show you what else I've been doing. So I'm working on the lights at the minute as well. Just cleaning everything up and given the light surrounds a spray. So they're drying at the minute, so they're going to be going on the car in gloss black. Now, it might make sense for me to do them in satin, depending on how they look. They might look too shiny, so I'll see how that looks in the future. I'm just, what am I doing now? Yeah, just doing the headlight fittings, working my way through that, trying to get them nice. There and there as well, and also doing some kind of fitting kind of kit so I can just bolt this part of the bumper on easily. So lots going on at the minute. Again, not that exciting to kind of video, but just thought I'd give you an update. Hello. And I thought I'd show you what I've done. So all the electrics up front are done now, pretty much. All the lights are in. I've had to kind of rotate these headlight bulbs in there, in the bowls. They were kind of set up wrong. I've taken all these apart and refurbished them, sprayed the rings as you saw me doing in earlier. Yeah, all the electrics are unpluggable now from the front end, so that's good. I've still got a few little bits and bobs to sort out, but that's okay. What else have I been doing? So I've started some paint correction procedures. Now, annoyingly, I'm such an idiot. This bumper wasn't on properly and it fell on the floor. So really annoyed with myself, not taking care as per usual. Just sorting a couple of runs out. I had a run there. I have got a run there. There was a run on this part of the rear quarter, if you remember. I don't know if you do, but I'm just correcting that now, sanding that out. And there was a run there on the ducktail, so that's good. I've scraped them with a razor blade, and I need to go through the grades of the sandpaper and polish them up. So here's another thing. I'm not going to use the Mark II Golf center console in there. It's just a little bit too wide, and I don't think I can do a good enough job of kind of cutting it in half and shrinking the size down. So I've gone for a genuine 911 930 center console. This one's kind of wrapped in leather, which is really nice. Got it for a good price. And it fits perfectly. So what I'm going to do is install this kind of fan unit there. I've got to cut into that. I might kind of tone these down a bit with, matte black or something like that. So I'll be having that there. I'll be having the electric window switches kind of up here, and kind of a USB charger or something like that. So that's taking shape. I was just writing down a list of things that I need to do, and it's still quite a lot. So yeah, the rear lights are pretty much, well, not pretty much done, they are done. Now I need to just sort out a little bit more of a partition there, because I'm getting a bit of a bleed through on the reverse light there. Now I'm thinking about the material for covering the dashboard as well. Kind of thinking of, just to keep the expense down, is to kind of use wrinkle finish paint. Now I used to use this on other cars and on metal, so I've never used it on fiberglass, and I think it would look good kind of across the top here, a wrinkle finish, and kind of maybe down to this area here. Not sure. I'd like some blue in there, some blue highlighted bits. I'm not sure if wrinkle finish will work or not. I know you have to be quite specific in temperatures and how you apply it. So that's where I am with it at the minute. I'm going to crack on with sanding that bonnet down. So it's been a little while. I apologise for that. Quite a lot going on at the minute. So what I've decided to do is just come away from electrics for a little bit. So quite a few of you will be happy that I'm finally getting around to doing this front hood. Yeah, so I'm just kind of working my way through this now. I've been really putting this off and kind of not looking forward to doing it, but I'm getting stuck in and gradually it's taking shape. You can see some kind of nice lines starting to form there now. Kind of getting the shaping right in here where the edges curve around. It's taken a lot of work, but I'm getting there now, I think. So just been doing some final kind of filler work, and then what I'm going to do is going to put this in high build primer. So that'll be the next stage. But I still want to work out what I'm going to do with some grills there and there. Do I want grills? Do I not want grills? I'll show you what I've purchased in readiness. I'm not sure if it's going to work or not. Let me show you this. So I picked up on eBay some hexagonal mesh. Now, I think that looks quite good. It's quite flexible, so I think I might need to kind of super glue one layer on top of the other for that mesh to give it a little bit of structural support, as it were. But that might look quite nice. So I think I'll play around with that later, see how it looks in the vents.
How utterly thrilling watching me sanding, not too hard or physically demanding. A sand and a fettle on filler, not metal. So glad you dropped by, you're a top guy. Now get over here and give me a hand, please.
Right, after many hours of sanding and filling and sanding and filling, I'm almost at the point now where I can do some high build primer, which is good. This felt like a never-ending job. I worked on those kind of radii or radius areas quite a few times until I was happy. It's not amazing, but I think it'll look all right. And under there is looking all right.
That you can't, you're tired, you say. You've grafted real hard and been busy all day. No, that's fine, you just sit there, consume. I'll do the work, you listen to my tunes. I'll sweat these tears and present you my findings. I'm all worked up and you're there unwinding. Got a nice beer in your hand as we talk, but I gotta press on and do this Covin walk. Joking aside, I'm so happy you're here. June 2031.
So it's in high build primer. Now it's probably going to need another coat, but at least we've got one coat on. Now you can clearly see that some of the definition around here needs reworking, especially there. It's kind of sunk in a little bit. So that's what's good about primer. You can kind of see what's going on. I need to add more definition around here. It's just a little bit inconsistent around that opening. So, you know, it's going to need more work, but that's okay. And down there, I don't know what happened there. It's very strange. So I'm just going to pop that on the car for now. I've run out of primer. So there we go. That's not looking too bad, actually. I quite like the look of... I quite like the open, what am I trying to say? The open vent look. I like being able to see down into the rad, onto the fans. That looks quite cool, actually. I think what I'll do, I'll make up some grills and I can pop them in place, and if I like them, I like them. If I don't, I don't. It's no big deal. Or I could have them removable. What I might do while I'm waiting for that paint to arrive is start working on the doors, because, well, that'll be it then. All my panels will be done. So the doors are over here, stuffed in the corner. The good thing about the doors is that I've already worked on them, so really they should just need painting. So I think I'll grab one of them, just start assessing what needs doing. Right, let's get the door on the table. My conundrum is whether I put all the electric motor in first. I mean, I haven't got the electric motors for the wiper on the side door for the electric window. Oh, it's very dusty. Right, let's get these lock mechanisms out. So let me show you inside this door. I think it's been a nest to some rodent at some point. Right, so I've given the doors a bit of a strip down of their mechanisms. Yeah, giving them a little bit of a dust off with a brush. These don't lend themselves well to being cleaned in the sandblaster, obviously, because you could have sand all in the slidey mechanism part. So, my dog barking? Surely not. What a surprise. I'll just drop these into some brake cleaner, and that'll do the job, I think. Actually, I'll use a bit of degreaser instead. Yeah, that's doing the job. Right, I think I'm going to put them hinges in the old sandblaster. Boop! And clean them up properly. One, two, three, and four. Painted and drying, and those look a lot better as well. The lock mechanisms, or the catch mechanisms, or whatever kind of mechanisms you want to call them. Yeah, so they'll be going back on the door when they are done. For expenditure, I need to buy some motors for me regulators, so the windows go up and down in the doors. So yeah, I've got too many things on the go again at once. So yeah, I need to work on this door gap here. Can you see how it's not sitting in the right place at the minute, but can you see how it's kind of opened out a little bit there? I put the sander on there, and it was a bit vigorous trying to get that shape, so I've got to add some more filler and work on that area. So these motors have arrived all the way from Germany. Right bargain, they're from Germany, and they were a good price. And then I got blimmin' import tax, which bumped them up to more expensive. Now, if this fits in here and meshes in, woohoo! Excellent. There we go. Of course, now I have the challenge of trying to make them fit inside this door. I have absolutely no idea what I'm doing, and I don't think it had electric windows in here before. So, yeah, that's a challenge for another day. Well, my initial excitement has been overtaken with a little bit of, well, I don't know what. It doesn't line up properly, so I'm going to have to do some jiggery-pokery and make it work. So, yeah, that's the last time I trust ChatGPT for doing a deep dive part number info thing. Should have looked myself. So wonderful, after doing some digging, I've just discovered that this window regulator and that one I bought last year in March or something like that are for a Porsche 993. So yeah, it doesn't fit with this motor. So I either, sell these and get the proper ones, or I kind of butcher these ones and make them fit. Well, not butcher, I mean carefully engineer and make them fit. I'm just deciding what to do at the minute. Decisions. All right, let me show you this. So here's the frame with the front quarter glass, is that what you call it, in it. I think this is going to be a little bit more technical than I realised. There's no hole drill, there's nothing, so let's see what we got. Cut. And action, take two, take two. That must go in here, like that. There's absolutely no way of knowing if that's right unless it's on the car. Yeah, it's actually worth checking if the glass fits in the channel, I guess. Not the channel as in the sea. Bit of a gap there. That might need sorting out a bit. Right, so I've just grabbed the glass. Let's see if it kind of fits. Oh no, we have a massive gap. It kind of makes sense to check the frame really, rather than just hold the glass up to the window. So let's see if this is all right as well. Well, that's a bit of a relief. I should have checked that ages ago actually, but anyway, doesn't really matter, I guess.
2,000 subscribers made me grin ear to ear. May long it continue. I'll try my best for you. I'll make these vids until the car's done. So please hang on in there. Be patient with me. I estimate an end date of June 2031.